hanging with this guy here in town. He's kind of a man about town. Well, in fact, I guess you would call him a dad about town, is what you could call him. You call him anything, he'll probably answer to it. But I've got to ask though, Mr. Dad, as I'm sitting here looking at you,
Yeah,
aren't you at home?
I am. Yeah.
Okay, then can I ask why the mask?
Oh, yeah. Well, Darren, yeah, you can't be too careful. I mean, I don't know if you've been watching the news, but there's a pandemic going on out there, my friend.
Oh,
So
there is.
there is. And so, yeah,
Oh,
I wear the mask out. I wear it at home. I sleep with it. I mean, sometimes I wake up and it's around my ankle. Don't know how that happens, but you can't be too safe these days, Dee.
this is very, very true. This is what I've heard anyway. See, I, for one, prefer not to watch the news because I see what it does to people,
Oh, okay.
and so I've got enough. Right.
I have heard nothing about sunshine and lollipops. I'll wait to decide how I feel about that until I see it on the news.
Okay, there you go. Well, and then you'll have to let me know sometime after the fact.
Sure,
Now,
absolutely.
now, Mr. Dad, I have to say, I went looking for background information on you online, and
Uh-huh.
I do not find anything about Dad About Town,
Yeah,
which I find interesting. Can you tell me why that is?
yeah. Again, I'm a middle-aged dad and a child of the '80s, really. So up until about
Okay.
a year ago, I thought Zoom was a really groovy kids show on PBS.
Oh, I know. Yeah. And do we know
That's
what
why you haven't seen much of me online.
that, because you're right, because you're zooming.
Right. I'm zooming every day, and now I'm zooming this way. So yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you zoomed this way rather than zooming that way, because if you would have zoomed that way, this would not be happening. So I have to say thank you for taking some time with us today. So are you the kind of Mr. Dad then that like follows his kids
Yeah.
around town? Oh, why is Mike?
You know,
Yeah,
yeah, is that all right?
yeah, yes,
Oh, okay. All right. I couldn't tell.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Not really. I mean, myself, I've been married and divorced twice. Both really lovely life experientions.
You're good at marriage
Um,
then.
well, that's one way to look at it.
Well,
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
There we go.
Um,
Okay, Ross Geller.
but you know what? I mean, after two failed marriages, you kind of start to second guess yourself. So I thought to myself, are you maybe gay and just never really gave that the old college try? So, I mean, that didn't work out. So now apparently I'm a bit of a hermit, but I've kind of had it with relationships. So,
Yeah,
my kids actually do keep harping on me, Dad, when are you going to start dating again?
really. Are they
You
looking
know,
for a new mom?
um, I don't need the pressure from those little bastards.
I Get out of the house, kids. Good grief.
Oh, well, now you're just making me sound like a wretched. I mean, I don't know if you saw, but
Yoda,
all
best
right,
dad ever. Yeah,
exactly. And
awesome.
I know it. My kids know it, but I like to wear the T-shirt around town so that everyone else I come into contact is forced to know it as well.
Well, and that's a good idea because
Dad
they've heard of it. You know.
I'm the one. The rest of you and your dads can all go mess
So
yourself. I don't. Yeah.
yeah, go stand in line at Chicken McFilet. There you go.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, yeah. They just love reminding me that they've all had sex more recently than I have.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it's kind of messed up because the oldest is 13. So
Oh!
I'm kidding. My youngest is actually 19 now. But yeah, they think they're hilarious with the relationship advice. Real comedians. Yeah.
That's awesome. Molly. So
Yeah.
are you coping okay with the COVID thing happening? I hear some pandemic.
Yeah, I try I like to watch funny things. You know, we like to watch comedies. You know, the one thing that I take exception with is what's with all these comedians nowadays and all the vulgar language. I'm just saying, whatever happened to the likes of Red Skelton, you know, Bob Newhart, Flip Wilson. I mean, you know, the old standards. I mean, gall darn it. And I'm sorry to resort to that kind of language on your airwaves, D.
I'm going to have to.
But who said? Yeah, I mean, who said you had to work blue to be funny? That's all
And you
I'm
don't.
saying.
Look at Tom Conway. I mean, Tim Conway. I mean, Tim Conley. That guy. You know.
Yeah, Dorf.
Yeah, classic stuff.
Right.
You know, it just goes to show these kids today, not only do they not know, they have no respect whatsoever.
Preach.
I'm telling you, yeah, you get my soapbox out and get me up on it. And
yeah, no, hey, my kids are great, to be honest. I mean, I couldn't be more fortunate. I had a little to do with it, but I love them all. I like to spend time with them. We listen to a lot of music. So we definitely like your show, and yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
really cool. Well, I'm glad to know that the family gathers around the old Victrola in the evenings and listens to the hi-fi stereo system that you've got going on. I think that's awesome. Do you wear 3D glasses when you listen to my show?
I don't make a habit of it. You know, I don't know why I would do that necessarily. I can tell you that you were our Christmas morning playlist when we were opening our presents, though.
Well, bless. That is awesome.
Yeah. Oh, you're a mean one. Yeah.
That's what they call me. Well, they do call me Mr. Grinch. They call me Mr. Snappy Pants too, but that's a whole different show. So, well, I want to know what in all your travels, where would you say has been your favorite place on the map to vacation?
You know, I did enjoy Australia a lot. The thought of driving there terrifies me. I think of myself as a good driver, but when I watched them driving, you know, on the other side of the road and then the other side of the car, I mean, I was scared to cross the intersection, let alone, you know, hop behind the wheel of a car. But
you know what I'm amazed by is the fact that you even considered driving across the bottom of the ocean floor just to get to Australia. That's what trips me out. You didn't do that.
Well, you know, I mean, I'm resourceful and determined. So.
You're the best dad ever.
That's what the shirt says. And this, by the way, is not baby Yoda. This is kick-ass Yoda.
That's old school.
Young, you know, young Yoda, like this Yoda.
Watch out, baby! I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Oh, bring it on. I've got your light sword laser beam thing right here, man. I'll take you. I'll be your Obi-Wan.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't act like you don't know the Star Wars references.
Oh,
Pretty sure I've got it on good authority that you used to play with Star Wars action figures. So.
Gosh, there are people listening. What are you doing? Yeah, I know. These are not the droids you're looking for. So, you know, move on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So you're saying now?
Yeah, now.
Before you go to break, then.
Oh, as we go to break, yeah. Did you just say, oh, Mickey? You want me to play Whirly Girl?
You heard me. A huge Tony fan. Yes. Is that what we're doing?
If you want me to play Whirly Girl by Oxo, I'll play Whirly Girl by Oxo.
It's like you're a mind reader, man.
I mean, this is
get out of my head.
Oh my gosh! And you know who that's going to be followed up by? The kids from Fame.
And why wouldn't it? I mean, I told you I was. Kelly, my friend, do it.
Okay, life is a celebration, folks. We'll be right back.
I'm pretty sure that the lumberjack died a few years back.
So the production has really gone down as the quality. So I mean, it's probably still a little too early to give Bounty too much grief. So
All I know is that I can't find any toilet paper.
well, okay, if those bastards at Kroger, we could talk about them if you want, but not the
Oh, yeah. Bastards is a good word for it.
bastards is just a good word.
Well, it is a good word. And it's really not as invasive and wrong as we were originally told.
Yeah, bastard and fart. Those were two words I couldn't say growing up.
Now, and like, yeah, I know.
And put them together too. Like if I called someone a fart bastard, I was in my room for probably 3 days straight.
How did your mouth taste? Soap or liquid?
Oh no, I never did
liquid.
get that. No, I never got the soap in the mouth. Never did that with my kids. Did you get soap in the mouth? Did you?
Yeah, but I don't think it was either one of my parents.
Oh, well, we both went to private school for a while, so
who knows? Who effing knows?
who knows what it was in our mouths?
I don't know. I guess I don't know where I want to go with this because
I don't know. It sounds mad depressing though.
it is mad depressing. And we're trying to stay oppressed.
Yeah. No, that's a different show. Like that's more like a Dr. Phil type show. Like if you want to get into that area, then I'm gonna need a joint.
I got a juke joint.
I'm gonna need some time, to prepare. Yeah, no, let's keep this light, man. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
What else we got?
It's the dog down here. The dog is the one.
We talked about karaoke already.
We talked about Pagliacci.
Is opera singer?
I thought it was a pizza.
Oh yeah.
But that's
that would be a good game to play. Pizza or opera singer.
Let's.
And then
Hey.
Yeah. Here's one. Papa Murphy's. Pizza or opera singer?
He's a falsetto.
Correct. Most people would say pizza for that one.
No, Papa Murphy. Andre Papa Murphy, if I remember right.
Yes.
Right. Big guy.
The late great, yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I think he wrestled Andre the Giant in like this weird like one-off celebrity like music and wrestling thing.
Oh.
Wow. I'll tell you, man, this has just been an amazing trip down memory lane with you today.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm getting, like, my head's been hanging out the car as we've been going down memory lane.
Yeah.
So I've only heard half of what you said. But the memories that you brought up, though, on the other half are just like...
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, the half that you missed was probably just a bunch of BS anyway, so...
Probably.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that I only give you so much of my attention because of the amount of lies that have come out of your mouth, even just on these last 3 episodes of your show?
Now,
Thank you for having me on, buddy.
I will not be accused of being a liar. I cannot remember one lie that I've told on this show.
You told me that you listened to me on Christmas morning, and it turned out to be a lie.
All right. I might keep it 95%. I don't keep it 100%, but I might keep it about 95. Yeah, it's spice of life, whatever.
Yeah, you know what? The way that balances out in your mind, though, doesn't quite... Because, 95% just ain't going to cut it. I need to be able to know that you got my back.
I definitely have your back, but I'm a little concerned that you didn't know that one was a lie right when it came out. For you to have to take some time to process it and really think about it.
Have you looked deep in here? There ain't a whole lot happening. Ain't much going on.
But I know that you've put together some mad mixed tapes.
Oh my gosh.
Of not only holiday music, but just all kinds of crazy 80s music. I mean, I remember some I remember maybe even on those mixtapes that there might have been some Columbia House specials on there. I don't know. At least Stars on 45.
Oh yeah. If nothing else, Stars on 45 and Debbie Boone. And Debbie Boone.
Debbie Boone. Oh.
I had to have me some Debbie Boone and Xanadu. And to me, Xanadu is still totally where it's at.
What's the deal with Olivia Newton-John today, dude? That's like the second time you've brought up something Olivia Newton-John.
I'll bet she died. I'll bet that's what it is that that's in the air out there right now, is that she's gone. And so my mind being like fan number 283, I keep trying to get up there, but I'll bet that's what happened. Is it I'm gonna have to look this up now, because Olivia, I am so sorry that you're gone.
That'd be horrible.
Well,
I mean, the world has lost one of their most beloved icons there, if that's the case. And I'm not joking. In fact, I am not joking, because one of my daughters on her first karaoke night did sing "Hopelessly Devoted to You."
I was just gonna really.
And got a better reaction than I thought they would have on a Saturday night karaoke, at the Clipper. I was surprised with the good reaction. And people were singing with her.
How many times are you going to the Clipper, dude?
That was just once.
Oh, just a one time. Okay. So same. Okay, good. I was gonna say, that's a seedy part of town there, champ.
No. You go in groups. Number one, you go in groups. But yeah, I mean, one night, you have a chance to sing, 3 or 4 times. So.
See, and I can't do it. I don't like putting myself out there for people to see.
You've never sang karaoke before?
Oh, it's been a while.
So you have, though?
Yeah, we got up and did Spirit in the Sky.
Who's we?
Me and about 5 friends.
Okay, it doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
I still had to get up there. Oh, I don't think I've ever just solo gone up and done karaoke.
I mean, when you're with a group of 5 or 6 people, you can totally hide behind the other ones. You hold the mic a little bit farther from your mouth. I mean, it's not the same. A valid attempt. Good for you. Way to go, sport. So proud of you, buddy. Oh, but look at my buddy.
Brand new videos from Billy Joel and Cheap Trick, Def Leppard, John Cougar, Madness, a video vote between Robert Plant and ZZ Top, with a free Friday Night Videos t-shirt given away every 15 seconds during the voting. Classic videos from Tom Petty and Santana, a private reel on Loverboy, plus Elvis Costello, Peter Schilling, Peter Gabriel, Olivia Newton-John, and The Pretenders.
And you know what else you do? You wear corduroy pants. So they can't see you piss yourself.
You just need to find a song that you can hit the whole thing. Find something in your range, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It's a nice adrenaline rush. People love it, and it's like your 5 minutes of fame on stage.
I'm still searching for my 5 minutes of fame on stage.
I need to find you a song to sing.
How about?
It's got to be something in a lower range.
Well, if you have me do something by like Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, or Tom Waits, dude, I don't want to do anything like that. How about something more along the lines of? No, I was gonna say Adam Lambert, but no.
What about? I'm going back a little bit farther. What about "Ain't No Sunshine"? Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Boom, boom, boom.
I'll play the invisible bass.
You do the bass?
Yeah, but it's invisible though.
Yeah, no, I know. It makes you want to grab the air guitar and just go to town. Not necessarily that song, but
Anytime she goes away.
See, there you go. And then I'll just be in the back, and I'll just be like, and I know.
And we can, When's the next one? Sign us up. I'm ready to do this.
I will have to figure that out. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want it to be the old Dad About Town show down at the Clipper. I don't need that kind of pressure. If people think I'm going to be there every Saturday night, I mean, you're talking about the lines for Kurt Cobain and such. I don't need that kind of pressure.
No comparison.
So we'll just do it kind of sporadically on the spur of the moment, show up unannounced, keep the crowds low. So I'll let you know. I'll call you on your other cell phone. You know which one I'm talking about?
Oh,
the other cell phone, right? Got it. Yeah, and we'll do it.
Great. Except then I just realized, though, that I've got a campaign going on in my head. And the campaign is that I will not walk back through the door of the Clipper.
You will not go in the Clipper?
No, so what we're going to have to do, we're going to have them open up the side door, and I'll just stand out on the sidewalk and share the mic with you, or however that works out.
That doesn't work out. And why can't you go in the Clipper?
Oh, it's not that I can't. It's just that I am beyond the Clipper.
Oh, wow.
Like, kind of like on a kayak. Like the Clipper's like way back there, and I'm just pedaling my ass off to keep away from it.
You lost me at I'm beyond the Clipper.
I'm telling you, man, this is all a nightmare. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Oh my God. Pain relievers.
Well,
he's still there.
We will just wait until there are more karaoke bars open then.
There's got to be another. Isn't there like Karaoke World? South Tacoma?
I've never heard. I'm not driving to Tacoma to sing karaoke.
Oh, why? That's where the talent, that's where the big bucks are.
I'm not saying that I have not karaokeed in Tacoma.
I was going to say.
I've karaokeed in Australia. I've karaokeed in Florida, California. Come on, man.
So you've got little karaoke things just like all over the place then.
Well, I mean, it's not like they hung plaques when I left or anything. I mean, I'm not all that, but.
How do you know? I'll bet there's a nice 8x10 with your name on it, stapled to the wall.
I will tell you though, those Aussies loved me. I was the only American in the bar. I went in there, sat down by myself. An hour in, this group at this table, like, invited me to come over, share their. Well, they're like our cheesy tots. I don't remember what they called them.
Did it have a Vegemite spread on it?
No, dude, everything they eat doesn't have Vegemite. Good Lord. It's like, do we eat hamburgers every meal in America? No.
Well, some people do, yeah.
Well, most of those people are dead.
Or really, really not feeling good.
Really close, anyway.
Whew. Down the old chocolate whiz way. Anyway, so they like you in Aussie, do they, Oz?
I think they're just very not. I mean, well, they did. Yes, I'm not saying I'm the only person from America. I think they just are very open and friendly to Americans, and that's not necessarily anywhere Americans go in the world.
No, it's still like this big mystery. You know what else is a mystery? The fact that this is over. We've already run our course.
What, this is over?
Oh yeah, we've got less than one.
Okay.
In 5, 4, 3, 2. Dad, you're the best dad ever.
Huh?
You're the best dad ever. Yoda,
Thank you for recognizing. I appreciate it. Tell your friends.
Okay. You tell your friends. We'll do this again. First. What's that?
My friends already know. This real quick. Oh my God.
Hey,
what song was it?
Well, there's Jack and Diane, but the one that I like is, what's that one? Ain't Even Done with the Night. Maybe that's not even John Cougar. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Anyway, I haven't. Well, okay, so total nerd here. I do like to karaoke. It's been a long time obviously with COVID before, since we were able to go out and have a karaoke night. So during the lockdown, I got kind of a karaoke set for my basement. So I've got speakers and a couple cordless mics. But we actually went out and karaoke for the first time last weekend, actually, at the
Karaoke
Clipper.
World?
No, at the Clipper.
I have not stepped foot in there since 2007.
That's about what was the same for me. And you know what? Their legend of making stiff drinks still lives. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
It's always been like that.
Have you seen the people that lean up against the building by that back door?
Yeah.
Always. It's like you'd think that you were in the Batman series because everything's like tilted. Wow.
It was. I was like really impressed how they did it, like all their COVID protocol and stuff. They like swapped out mics with sanitized things on them. If you got up from your table, you had to wear a mask.
Because it floats in the air, you know.
Well, and here's the thing, and this was not real disappointing for me. There was, you couldn't get up and like dance. Like, you had to stay like in your table area. So like if there was a song you wanted, you can't get up and like dance and go up by the stage. Which I'm not going to get up and dance anyway, and I can't dance for my own song. I could actually. I might do
Good.
that. Anyway.
Get a Tom Jones thing going on because he used to sing and dance all the time.
Well, I've already got the
Anyway, really, dude, I'd love to, someday come out and see you when I know you're going to be performing somewhere. That would be awesome.
Yeah. All right. I'll let you know next time. In fact, this was the first time that Samantha, because Jessica just turned 21.
Right.
About a month and a half ago.
She's sober today?
Is she sober today? She's not here right now. I mean, it's what, midday? Hope she is.
I know, but I remember the stories about, when she turned 21 and was out, hanging out in the casinos and all that.
What? That was Samantha.
I thought that was Jessica.
Oh, from last time we talked. Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm not talking, because Samantha turned 21, like 20 years ago?
When you and I were younger. Anyway, so it was the first time either of them had ever karaoke'd at like a bar. And of course they were mass nervous, but we had practiced a bunch like in our basement. So they knew what songs they wanted to do. And did really well. Got good feedback from the audience. People were singing and it was a good crowd. They I don't know.
How many people?
I don't know.
How many people were in the club?
So that, of course, is limited. So in the karaoke area, there's probably 40 to 50 people. Maybe 30 to 40 people.
No wonder the governor of Washington is so pissed off. Oh my gosh. It's like sardines going on over there.
10, 15, 20. Yeah, about 30 to 40 people. Yeah.
That's actually pretty, even still though, in that small space, that's good.
Yeah. And I'm still alive to tell the story, so, Oh, I got vaccinated. I got my first vaccine, so I get my second vaccine here soon. So then I'm going to feel better about getting rid of this mask. You know what I mean?
Wow, good. Because I don't know how much your mouth is moving back there. I'm sorry?
It's only moving as much as I need it to talk.
Oh, see, because I keep visualizing it just like being like one of those really, it's an animated guy. I don't know, but I love how it all bunches up right up here. Because it looks like you've got this big jaw, and I want to write on it.
Oh, well, yeah. No, it's all plain. I never bothered to get like the fancy masks that you see. I've seen masks, with like the Joker's mouth on it and stuff, which is actually kind of cool.
It is.
Yeah.
But the fabric industry has done really well over the last, year and a half or so.
There are definitely some industries that have come out on top because of COVID, I would say, for sure.
Yeah. Another one that's come out on top is, Lover's Package.
and whoever makes toilet paper good Lord.
I know,
Remember
for your
when-
bottom. Tops
Remember-
and bottoms.
Remember you couldn't get toilet paper for a while. It was like ridiculous.
I don't know if you... No.
Right.
And then I'm like, wait a second, geriatric, that's still like another, a couple of weeks down the road. I'm far from over Frank Stallone.
Yeah, Frank Stallone.
I think that was more kind of Irene Cara there, though, for a second. Do you have any leggings that I can borrow?
Any what?
Leggings. Leg warmers.
Oh, leggings. Oh, geez. I see where you're going. That was okay.
I saw Olivia Newton-John downtown Olympia a couple days ago. Sporting the bandana headband.
You wouldn't even know Olivia Newton-John if you saw her.
No, because that was a long time ago.
Well, I mean, Kurt Cobain lived here for a few minutes. So, I mean, I feel like, we can kind of partly claim him as a local celebrity. I mean, I know you may have even been in a club or something at some point. Like, I don't know, like during that time, that was before I was in clubs. But they played shows and were like hanging out in bars in downtown Olympia, like in the mid 80s.
Yeah. The show at the North Shore was like 1990, 91. And that was the one where Calvin Johnson, the guy that ran K Records, had approached Baris and his partner about throwing some shows down there. It was so early on in their career. Actually, it was the first show that Dave Grohl ever did with them.
Oh, really?
Was at the North Shore. Baris didn't think that it was going to be that big of a deal. So he only had him and basically the DJ working the club that night. The line was wrapped around all the way back to where it was parallel with across the street from where the Spar was.
Wow.
There were over 500 people through the door that night. Yeah. But this is the funny thing is, okay, so two things.
Really?
Yeah. So your degree of separation from Kurt now is 2.
Oh, okay. So I will be telling my daughters that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. We like all that kind of. I mean, very diverse musical tastes. I would say I have imparted on my children. I don't know if we've talked about this before, but yeah, I mean, everything from like Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, the Beatles, Metallica, 70s rock, all the way through, I mean, Nirvana.
They're Columbia House kids, aren't they?
No, hell no. Kind of. A little bit. But anyway, we love the Foo Fighters, and we've been trying to go see them live, and there's actually a concert coming up that we are going to possibly try to attend. We will see.
When is it?
No, maybe that one's Green Day. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, Dave Grohl. I mean, big fans of Dave Grohl. I mean,
really?
Dude,
okay.
How talented is that? Yeah, sunglasses, prescription sunglasses that were like kick-ass sunglasses. Yeah.
Have you seen the amounts of hits and views that some of these people get on their stupid YouTube things?
Oh yeah, yeah.
3 million like viewers because they wanted to see you like open up your package and see what was in it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's amazing what people watch. I mean, like, people watch other people play video games. Seriously. Like, that's a big thing.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, seriously, as a species or as a race, are we really that bored? Or that easily amused? One of the two.
I think a little bit of both, probably.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I know that I used to do those stupid Polish games when I was growing up. Like here, wind up my finger and it goes back and forth. I do that for I look forward to it on the weekends. It's like, oh, I get to play the Polish hand game.
Yeah.
Not with anybody, just because my little cousin Jeffrey isn't coming down this weekend. Otherwise, I'd make him do it with me for 48 hours.
And be careful. You say stuff like that and you're just making yourself sound even older. I mean, it's like, well, back in my days, we had rocks and sticks and we liked it. I mean, don't. I mean, unless you don't care. If you've gotten to that point where you just don't care anymore, by all means.
Dude, it's an uphill daily back and forth battle, man.
Going there. Scientific stuff. So yeah, the Easter eggs, you didn't put them out and the kids freaked out.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that big of a scene. My youngest daughter actually just turned 21. Right, isn't that weird?
Oh,
yeah. So I mean, yeah. So I've got one more, but anywho, she was hanging out with her mom and her brothers, and they took her to a casino for the first time. And I kid you not, and she comes back and she tells me this story. I'm like, hey baby, how was your time? Did you have a good time with your mom? Yeah, we went to the casino. I put $1 in the slot machine and I won $5. So I put the ticket into a different machine and I won 20. So by the end of this story, she walks out with $180.
No way.
On her first time to the casino. Now I don't know if you're a gambler, but hang with me here for a second. Her first time, she put in a $1 bill into a slot machine, and she ends up with $180. And she's my daughter, and I love her endlessly. But as a gambler who's lost hundreds of dollars in his lifetime, there's just that one little part of you that's just like, you bitch. What? That doesn't happen. Now give Daddy a hug. It was,
And a 20th. Oh my gosh. But Dad, this could go either way here. It could either turn her into that sad friend that we all know that spends all their time in the casino, slumped over a pinball game or whatever, slot machine for the rest of their life.
Asked that long on the end of their cigarette?
Yeah, that's if you can smoke. Because you can't smoke through a mask yet. I've been trying.
Yeah.
Well, I watched the brown spot off.
Hard, yeah.
No, okay. It's either she'll turn out that way or she's setting herself up thinking that that's what's going to happen every time she goes into a casino.
Oh, no. We had that talk. Seriously, told her, baby, this is not how this normally works. And yeah. I've met many of people in my life that can prove that theory. Absolutely.
Okay. I'm not a gambler. I'm not. I barely like the song, and that's what's kept me out of the casino all these years. Because I'm not going to go in there and watch some Kenny Rogers lookalike saying, bad time to leave me, Lucille.
Hey, now, wait. You wait right there for a second. Now, I have throughout... Are you
I'm
back?
waiting.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. No, I'm talking to you, man.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Thanks, Dad.
Now, I am known for my loathing of country music. But for some reason, I have a soft spot in my heart for Kenny Rogers. So don't you dare talk shit about Lucille.
Oh,
I don't want to talk about Ruby. If I
you better get back from town, man. Is all I have. She's been in town a long time.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. But no. I get it though. I know what you're saying.
I'm not sure that you do. Have you tasted the guy's what is it? His asparagus chicken? Nasty stuff. Kenny Rogers can roast all day long. Doesn't mean I have to go eat it. Nasty stuff. Kenny Rogers can roast all day long. Doesn't mean I have to go eat it.
Dude, I mean, I like The Hustler with Paul Newman. That doesn't mean I'm going to eat his salad dressing. I mean, let's... What are you talking about right now?
I just had salad too, and Paul Newman was on the menu.
Okay, well, yeah.
He was a young Paul Newman, though.
He was a hunk back in the day. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
He was a log. Yeah, a lump, a load.
He's like yesterday's Justin Bieber. If you had to think of a great comparison for the two, Paul Newman and Justin Bieber, both the same level of talent.
Edit that. Yeah. You're right. I mean, I just parallel, totally parallel.
Yes,
What,
yes.
Yes.
Now, Justin Bieber's salad dressing, I would taste that.
I'd have to.
The best money manager in the world.
Have to, because I'd want to know what he tastes like. Not only that, but I'll bet you Justin Bieber's having sex on Easter, or did have sex on Easter, but 2 weeks ago. I'll bet he did.
2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, you absolutely know. Do you think that either Justin or the person he was having sex with was wearing a bunny costume? Because I know on the few times that I have had sex on Flag Day, I've liked to have been shrouded in a flag during, just for the pomp.
Like apps.
Well, I don't require. I mean, just for the pomp and circumstance, but it also helps clean up any mess, as well.
Oh,
So, yeah.
it does. Okay. Reveille, Betty. Reveille.
Nothing's hotter.
Dad about town. I'm telling you. Now, what we're getting letters and cards, and yes, we still get snail mail. We're getting phone calls up to Yin Yang. Is what town is Dad about town in? They want to know. They want to see if they can take you out for lunch.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if people want to take me out to lunch, we don't have to stop at the city. I'll give them my freaking street address.
Oh!
I'm in Olympia. I'm in Olympia proper.
There you go, Olympia, and that's not Greece.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Don't even get me started about Greece. Here's something we can talk about another time.
Okay.
The beaches here suck. I mean, I love Olympia. This is a great area to live, but I like a good beach. And oh my God, our beach sucks.
Why is it that we have to travel? How many miles between here and the part of California that you can finally start actually seeing white sand?
I mean, it's a good 10 to 12. It's a half day nonstop ride, pretty much.
To go to the beach. Because yes, we have what is called a beach here, but wet, cold sand underneath your toes is not a beach. I mean, it is, but not the one I want to be on.
Right.
Australia.
Right.
Australia. Speaking of, beaches.
Now, that's a good beach.
I was just going to ask, what was it like while you were there?
Oh, boy. A
Did you
lot
hit the beach
of...
much?
What's that?
Did you hit the beach much?
Yeah. So a lot of surfers. It was a good time, and the water. First of all, the sand is white, so it's not like our gray sand that barnacles are mixed in and like sharp shells and stuff. White sand, bath water temperature for the ocean.
Rough.
Nice way. I mean, I can't talk it up enough, basically.
Wow. Must be nice. I don't really know what that has to do with Easter, but that's okay.
They celebrate Easter.
Do they celebrate Easter?
Yeah,
Easter?
just in the fall.
In the fall. Why? That's like almost sacrilegious, you would think, wouldn't you?
Well, they're all going to hell.
Oh.
But they enjoy doing it in the fall, which, as you know, is completely opposed to anything you're going to learn in the Bible. It's obviously a spring celebration. But no, that actually is just, again, due to science. So here we come back, we're bringing it back to science. They, on the southern hemisphere, they are celebrating their things in the opposite season that we are here. So, for instance, now here it's spring, over there it's fall.
Really?
You're welcome.
Thank you. What I don't understand though is how are they able to hang on when they're on the bottom part of the world? Your hands would get real tired. They're just like hanging there waiting for this year to go back. So they probably look forward to fall because then they fall back onto the earth.
Okay, so we probably should have a different show, and it should probably be called Fourth Grade Remedial Geography. And I'd be happy to...
Well, father, dad guy, gosh darn it, man, it's always good to hang out with you.
Absolutely.
you
Are
know,
we playing any music on this show or what? Good
Yeah,
God.
actually, they've kind of been listening to music off and on already.
Okay.
Because it is, the 17th of Never, April 17th, beginning at 12, like you guys
Hey.
did today.
I apologize. You said you've been playing music for a while. There's times where I really only tune in for the Dad About Town segment. So I did not actually hear what you were playing before. I do have a request, so I would apologize in advance if it's something we just listened to recently.
It probably isn't. I'll bet you
Okay.
no matter what, it isn't.
Well, again, I'm a child of the 80s, so we're going to go back. How about a little bit of OMD?
A-okay.
A
Little bit
I
of
have no
OMD.
response to that.
Now, actually, speaking with one of my DJs, OMD is honestly one of those bands that you cannot pick one song by. So what I'm going to do for you today, with it being the 17th of Never, and you probably
Yes.
haven't gotten your 17th of Never card in the mail yet, but I'm going to give you something that not everybody gets, which is 2 OMD tracks back to back.
Right. Yes.
So, with that being said, what are the 2 OMD tracks going to be, Father Dad? Dad About Town. You're the best dad
Okay.
ever.
You're going to have to edit that whole thing out, dude. I can't think of an OMD song.
I didn't.
How dare you, man? I did not tell you in advance.
OMD.
I did not tell you in advance. Hey, man, I want to choose a couple of OMD songs. No, I said I would request OMD.
Okay. Hey, guys. So that was OMD that you guys just heard. Back for the latter part of the hangout time with Father Dad. Dad About Town. Dad, hi.
Hey, I feel like this has kind of been, it's funny, it's April 17th, and I feel like this has been our holiday show. I would prefer that you don't refer me to Father Dad. I am Dad About Town. Father Dad sounds kind of more like I'm ringing in the new year, and I'm 532 years old with a huge beard. I have a little white going on here, dude, but I'm only 50.
More than I do.
Okay.
And you look great.
But I have not been able to find anywhere, really, that I've been, any quantity smaller than 12.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, they did
Why?
cut down on the smaller sizes. Same thing with paper towels. Can't get a 2-pack of paper towels. You better
Really?
I think.
I did. So there's not a Bounty. That's what I liked about the commercial, because Bounty equated bounty, like Bounty was powerful, but it also meant there was a bounty on them. That, back in the 70s when they were first introduced, we'd have bounties forever. You can't find Bounty anymore. So there again, it's another lie.
How to move. I am an individual who enjoys my rights as an American.
Oh my gosh. It's like something straight out of an Orwell book,
Exactly.
The best money
It would have taken me
manager
about
in the world.
172 tries before I would finally get that.
Right?
Yeah.
And look how, that was just, crazy, but yeah.
Somewhere along the lines, man, you hung out with some mighty, mighty great people with good taste in music, is all I
Yeah. That and Hold Me Now are 2 of the earliest songs I remember.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold Me Now. Wow.
But it was always Thompson Twins and Human League for some reason. They were always putting out music at the same time.
Yeah.
Early 80s.
Human League being out a little bit longer than Thompson Twins, because Human League, I think, was formed in 79.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
But
But Jessica loves Human League and Thompson Twins.
and that's funny.
Yeah.
But you know what, though? Don't you? Is there stuff of your mom, and you might be too young to remember, but isn't there stuff of your mom's that she listened to when you were really young that you find yourself liking?
Oh, absolutely. Me and they are both huge Air Supply and Barry Manilow fans. And that is directly my mom's influence.
There you go.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
What did your mom listen to that you remember influenced you at all?
And I don't know so much influence, but Barbra Streisand.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She had a Barbra Streisand album too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Totally big into that. What's funny though, because I've known you for a little while, when I think of your mom and her music, I think of the Beatles.
No, she was not a big Beatles fan. She liked the Bee Gees. The Bee Gees, Lionel Richie.
Okay, I'm going to have
Kenny Rogers.
Okay, such a well-rounded Columbia House selection of music.
Yeah.
You know, from Terre Haute, Indiana. And yeah, you know, it's like, don't forget, send in your penny, tape it to the, Columbia House, where did you go? Okay, I'm going to have to edit this out.